Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie Phantom here, and of course I'm joined by my lovely girlfriend Maya. And guess what? It's Tuesday, time for a top three. Now, last week I asked you guys, what was your top three favorite TV shows that were turned into movies? And movies that were based on TV shows. I worded it. I mean, they amount to the same thing, but so what are your top three movies that were based on TV shows? And yes, quite the response. Warren Cocking said at number 3, The Simpsons movie, which I like, big Simpsons fan. Number 2, which is also on my top 3, 21 Jump Street. And this was one that was almost on my goddamn list. Like it literally, if I would have done top 5 maybe. Number 1, The Addams Family. Yeah, I love The Addams Family. Fucking awesome. All right, so thank you, Warren. Appreciate it. Ghostface Kids at number 3, The A-Team. I need to watch that. I don't know. I'm not a big Liam Neeson fan. And that's the only reason I stayed away from it.
What A-Team?
The A-Team? You have
Fort Myers version, or this is a different one? Those two. No.
Oh God! I don't know what you're mean. Anyways, I might want to dignify your response. I might want to dignify your response. So A-Team, number 3. I need to watch that. I definitely need to get on that. Number 2, he also picked Addams Family, and number 1, South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut. Also on my top 3, so my man. All right, so thank you, my man. Number 3, Sarah Pullen, and she said at number 3, Addams Family. 2, South Park, and number 1, which was on your top 3, Good Burger. Love Good Burger. For how good that was. So thank you, Sarah. Appreciate that. Raider Nation Cali hit me up, and number 3. It's coincident you said this because literally I just watched this over the weekend. Or was it last week we watched it? Either way, at number 3, he went a little. It still counts, but the unauthorized Saved by the Bell story, which I did because we watched Full House because they had a Full House on, and which I really love Full House. Saved by the Bell wasn't bad. I'm a big fan of the series, but you never watched it though, did you?
No, I never.
See, I grew up watching. I'm a big Saved by the Bell fan. I just hate the fact that it was all like based on Dustin Diamond's book, so it's all kind of skewed and. It's more about him, and I don't know, you can just tell it was just like, oh, poor Dustin. However, I still enjoyed it. It's still a good movie. So, yeah, number 3, the unauthorized Saved by the Bell story. Number 2, now I didn't realize this was based on a TV series, The Equalizer. So, yeah, I had no idea. And number 1, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, which I am also a huge fan of. So, thank you, Raider. Appreciate it. Kelly Benton hit us up at number 3, The Fugitive. Which, love The Fugitive. Need to rewatch it. Haven't seen that in a long time, but big Tommy Lee Jones fan. Big Harrison Ford fan. I'm a big Harrison Ford, like, when it comes to, like, Star Wars and Indiana Jones. And then outside of that, I just don't really care at all. So I guess I really can't say I'm a big Harrison Ford fan, but I love Tommy Lee Jones. So. Number 2, Lost in Space. And number 1, Twilight Zone, the movie, which is awesome. So, thank you, Kelly. And finally, we got Loki Johns. And number 3, this is yours, the Brady Bunch movie. Yeah. Number 2, Charlie's Angels. And number 1, also, The Addams Family. Addams Family got hit up a lot on this list. So I want to thank every single one of you guys. Thank you so much. That's awesome. That really is. I love the response. So this week, now I'm not going to lie, we actually did this top 3... It's been a long time ago, but I definitely got a different following now than I did then. So it'll still come off fresh, I'm hoping. But I feel like, as a tribute to, the icon that just recently passed away, Wes Craven, we should do a top 3 Wes Craven film. Like, this is all I'm seeing on Facebook right now, and I feel like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's jump on there. Sweetie, I see you got a list over there. What's your top 3 Wes Craven
number
films?
3, Scream. And
love Scream.
2, Shocker.
Oh yeah, I like it.
And number 1, People Under the Stairs.
Alrighty, not bad at all. It is tough to go wrong with Wes Craven. It really is. Like, I think it'd be harder to come up with 3 movies I didn't like. I can think of 2 I didn't like, but that'd be about it. I also didn't care for Red Eye. Did not care for Red Eye. And I didn't care for Scream 4. I know, Ghostface Kid, I'm sorry, I know. I can feel the guy. He's freaking out right now. No, I honestly just didn't care for it. But yeah, I know there's so many great ones to pick from. For me, and my list will come off so fucking generic. I know it will, but I'm sorry. These are my 3 favorites. At number 3, I'm going with the 13th Wolfman's favorite Wes Craven movie, Last House on the Left. I'm just joking. He hates Last House on the Left. So I like to rub it in when I can. Yeah, I love that movie. I think it's awesome. I really do. Number 2, I'll say Scream. I'm a big Scream fan. Like, to me, that's just fucking tits right there. And my number 1, Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, boom. One of my earliest horror films I watched, and I was just hooked right then and there. Like, literally. We used to have the first 3 on VHS. They was all recorded on the same tape. And, yeah, just tore that up hardcore as a kid. So yeah, that's my 3 right there. So I want to know, guys, what are your top 3 Wes Craven films? And you guys know how to do it at this point. Leave that comment right down below. Hey, my pelvic thrust is off. This is like a belly thrust. This is like my belly just jiggles with it. Comment down below. Video responses. I'm just going to leave those 2. I don't see anybody literally going to Facebook or Twitter while you're watching this like, oh shit, I'll tweet him the top 3. Comment down below or video responses. So, top 3 Wes Craven films. I'll tell you right now, Ghostface Kid. I'll let you slide Ghostface with the, you can just put Scream series as your number 1. You don't have to worry about breaking it up. I know that's what you're going to do. I know that's what you're going to do. So, and that's cool. I'll let you slide. You can put Scream series as your number 1, and then you can, you don't have to, space it out or anything. So, so yeah, guys, hit it up down below, and yeah, anything else to add?
Nope.
Alrighty. Well, for Maya, I'm the movie fan, Amanda.